What do you guys think an idiom is? Anna?
I think that it's an expression.
Mm-hmm.
¿Cómo decirlo en inglés? Um, no sé, como algo como un refrán, podría ser.
Good. To make it simple, an idiom is a phrase that doesn't mean exactly what the word is saying. For example, we can say break the ice. Does it mean that we're breaking real ice? No. It actually means to start a conversation or make people feel comfortable whenever they are meeting each other. Okay, here's a concept for an idiom. It's a fixed expression whose meaning is different from the literal meaning of the individual words. So it has a different meaning whenever they are together than being individually or separate. In other words, if you translate it word by word, it usually doesn't make any sense. So it's only used in English and it only works in English. That's why we have to be in an English mood. Our mind has to only think in English because we are using it as a way of communication to feel understood. Okay, everybody got it clear?
Clear for me.
Yes.
Okay. An example, it's like I said, break the ice. Literal, break actual ice. So no breaking ice. The idiomatic meaning is to start a conversation or make people feel more comfortable whenever you are meeting someone. You can say break the ice. Let's break the ice.
Romper el hielo, pues. Como romper el hielo también significa en español.
Yes. It's very good, Anna. Now, we are learning 40 idioms. Toe to the line. To follow the rules or authority. Okay, now we have one more guest.
Yes. After this masterclass, you will this presentation, just in case I need to write down.
Write it down? Yes, sure, I can do it.
Okay, so you are gonna pass the presentation for WhatsApp.
For WhatsApp, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's no problem. So you all guys can practice. It's gonna be on PowerPoint presentations for you in the WhatsApp group. Okay, now toe to the line means follow the rules or authority. Okay, but first and foremost, let's say hello to Luz. Hello, Luz. Luz, we cannot see you. Can you please turn your camera on? Okay, she probably is having some tech issues. Let's keep going bit by bit. If you want to keep your job, you need to toe the line. If you want to keep your job, you need to toe the line. Okay. First, let's do another example. Like, tell me, Nicole, what other example would be really good for this particular idiom?
Okay, wait.
Okay, don't worry.
We have to toe the line in this master class to improve our speaking.
Yes, that's a good example.
So.
Yeah, another example or how you paraphrase it in a different way could be you need to toe the line if you want to improve in this class.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's better.
Toe the line. Okay, Anna, do you have an example?
No sé si este verbo to es un verbo, ¿verdad?
Toe the line. It's an idiom.
Ah, ok. Pero si quiero decir solo estoy siguiendo la línea, no se puede conjugar esa parte.
I'm following. Yeah, I'm following the rules. I'm following the line. I'm following the authority. That would be the normal way, but we're using idioms. We're a master class. This is how native speakers normally say things in their phrases.
Okay.
Now, can you come up with an example on how to use toe to the line?
Toe the line. O sea, sí entiendo el concepto,
Okay.
pero a ver, vamos a no sé, es que me da como que se me olvidan las palabras ahorita. A ver.
Okay, remember. Like at work, maybe.
It could be like other example when when we are driving, we have to toe the line to avoid any fee or
Any
penalty.
fees? Yes, correct, Nicole. That's a perfect way to put it. That's a really natural way. You have to toe the line with the police. Okay, Anna, did you?
Podría ser if you toe the line, you avoid some, no sé cómo se dice memorandums. Memos también.
Memorandums. Yeah.
Some memorandums.
Okay. Some notes. You avoid to get fees, notes, taxes as well. Okay. Works pretty well. Good job, girls. Now let's go for the next one. Throw someone under the bus. So it means to blame someone else. A lot of people use it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw him under the bus.
Expose them or expose him.
Yes, you can expose if blame some other people, betray for a personal gain. Like, for example, he threw his teammate under the bus to avoid getting in trouble. Okay, Nicole, can you do another example?
One of the thieves uh, threw his mate under the bus.
Excuse me, can you repeat it again?
Yeah, I want to say someone who stole something that uh,
Mhm.
doesn't belong him. Okay, so
Got it.
one of the thief
Mhm.
threw his mate under the bus
Okay, a
to
thief.
yeah, a thief. Sorry, yeah. So one of the thief uh, threw his
To
mate under the bus to avoid going to jail.
avoid going to jail. Yeah, this is very good. That's a very good example. Another example I can give you is like in normal circumstances, like whenever you have a brother, I threw my brother under the bus so I don't get in trouble. Now, Anna, could you come up with an example?
I threw, I threw, ¿qué dice en pasado? I threw
Yes.
my coworker under the bus to avoid ¿se dice esto? To, to avoid ¿cómo se dice sanción?
A sanction, but
A sanction.
he.
Lo que pasa es que, por ejemplo, en
Mhm.
mi caso, porque yo trabajo trabajo en oficina, a veces me hacían querer pagar errores a mí por personas que lo habían cometido y sabían que lo habían hecho. Entonces, ya pues yo tenía que largarlas, pues, porque no voy a cargar con las cosas que ellos han hecho, pues, ¿no? Para
Yeah, you can say
evitar un memo
also
que me hagan de
mhm,
una sanción, pues. Ujú.
a sanction. Instead of sanction, you could use a penalty
Penalty.
punishment
Ujú.
as
Creo que
well.
es más penalty. Ujú.
Mhm. A
Ujú.
sanction could be in an informal. It's more for a government position, informal.
Ujú.
Okay, now let's keep going. Let's go into the next one. Read between the lines. Can you read between the lines? Understand the hidden meaning. She didn't say no directly, but if you read it between the lines, it's a no. One example could be he didn't read between the lines. He is not going out. Okay, Nicole, one example.
Uh, he's hitting on you. Just read between the lines.
Again, please.
He's hitting on you. Just read between the lines.
Read between the lines. Okay, that works perfectly. Good job, Nicole.
Thank you.
Now, Anna,
Mm, when I talk with my or is with or talk to when I
when I talk to,
when I talk to my boss, If I I must read between the lines always.
Okay, that's a perfect way because we all have bosses and a lot of bosses are complicated.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
want us to do stuff that it's on their minds only.
Yes.
They don't say it directly. Okay, now let's go for the next one. It is jump on the bandwagon. Is whenever you are following a popular trend like TikTok or YouTube or doing dances or a song. For example, everyone started jump using that app, so I jumped on the bandwagon. Is mhm, is whenever you are following a trend, jump in the bandwagon. The bandwagon are the trends. They are the popular kids.
Sorry, what?
Okay,
The
they
band,
are the popular kids. The popular.
the popular
And
kid, like a
the,
children, kids.
yeah, no, I was just saying it was just one example. Was an
Ah, okay.
idiom.
Yeah. Well, I would say I'm not the kind of person that jump on the wagon.
That jumps on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good way to use it. So you are not following trends as well. Okay.
Um,
Okay, that's perfect, Nicole. That you don't follow trends. Okay, now Anna, could you give me one example?
Mm, if she makes if she makes a trend, all jumps on the bandwagon.
I'll jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, it's that's good. Another okay, another example could be a lot of people jumped on the bandwagon after the team started winning. Hmm. That's a good way. Or don't just jump on the bandwagon. Just think for yourself. Is what Nicole is doing. Okay, perfectly clear. Now let's get into the next one. At the drop of a hat, immediately without hesitation, to do things instantly. At the drop of a hat. For example, she would travel the world at the drop of a hat. Like this. At the drop of a hat. Okay, Nicole, could you give me one example?
okay. You should accept the promotion at the drop of a hat.
Yes, that's a very good one. Now, Anna, could you give me another example?
He can come at the drop of a hat.
Oh, he could come at the drop of a hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hurrying it up. You are very important for that person. Okay, works really well. Also, good. We could use it with persons that like to fight a lot. Like he starts arguing at the drop of a hat. Like he fires up. He's very angry. Okay, give me a moment. There are some messages. Okay, now let's continue. Sorry for that break. Now, another example would be he would help you at the drop of a hat. They cancel the plans at the drop of a hat. A lot of people cancel plans quickly, very quickly. Now, let's see the next one. Burn bridges. Burn bridges is to damage relationships permanently. Permanently. Okay. Burn. Damage relationships permanently. 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 Yes, that's the correct. Okay. One example would be don't insult your boss, you might burn bridges. You are doing damage that is not gonna be repaired. That's just gonna close every possible path in that connection. Now, could you come up with an example, Nicole?
Infidelities should burn bridges.
Again, please.
Infidelities burn bridges.
If I
No.
sorry, I'm not hearing you correctly.
Sorry. Infidelities should burn bridges.
Oh, should.
I said
Yeah.
should because not every woman think it's
Things that okay.
or yeah.
Yeah, I get you, Nicole. And you have the reason that
In my case is infidelity burn bridges, but it's
burns
not.
bridges. Yeah.
I said should.
Should burn bridges. Okay. Yeah, we know a lot of people don't burn bridges with for infidelities. So it shouldn't be like that, but it happens, you know.
It depends of each person. So
It's person. Yeah. I also think the same. Others things otherwise. But
yeah,
are we?
we should accept.
Yeah. We cannot judge. Now, Anna.
Listen, not judge.
Yeah.
I burned that bridge when I quit my job.
Burn a bridge. Okay, you burn the bridge when you quit the job. That's correct. Let's not forget to use to add the part that it's in the past. Burned.
Mhm.
Okay. Very good. Now let's go for the next one. That is go down in flames. To fail badly or publicly. To fail really bad. So you're already going down, but you're already falling down, but you're in flames. You are messing everything up. My example, the project went down in flames due to poor planning. Now, Nicole. No, no. Let's begin with Anna. Anna, could you give me one example? Okay, Anna, your mic is muted.
Lo que pasa es que tendría que pensar bien, o sea, estoy pensando en qué ejemplo puedo dar
Yeah. Okay.
todavía.
Whenever we are asked a question, let's read. Let's take a breath and think.
Um, you know the real friends when you go down in flames.
Fail
Podría
bad.
ser.
The real friend. The real friends will go down in flames with you.
O sea, refiriéndome a mí, o sea, conoces a los verdaderos amigos cuando yo sí, quiero decir yo estoy, o sea, cuando yo estoy, cuando he fallado o he tenido algo,
Mhm.
como que por
Oh,
caído, ¿verdad?
whenever.
Ujú. O sea, es como un dicho, como algo general. Conoces a los amigos reales cuando caes,
Mhm.
¿no? Eso es lo que quería decir.
Okay. You know real you know real friends whenever you go down in flames and they are by your side.
Ok. Entonces, de que agarré.
That could be one example. Okay. Okay. Good job, Anna. Now, Nicole, could you say another example?
I just forgot it. Wait. Uh,
Okay. Breathe.
what I'm gonna say? Oh yeah. Uh, 2 years ago, uh, I decided to start like a little business,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately, it goes down. No, sorry,
It
it
went.
went. It went down in flames.
But
No,
let's go further. Why did it go down in flames?
because I don't sell. I don't. I sorry. I yeah. I didn't sell any um, garment by social media. Mhm. So
Okay,
I
you
didn't.
didn't use much social media. Okay,
Publicity wasn't good enough. Mhm.
wasn't good enough. Okay, that's too bad, Nicole. But we learn from our mistakes, and we learn a lot. Now let's go for the next one. It's move the goalpost. Move the goalpost means to change the rules unfairly. It's doing something that's really unfair. So whenever there were rules that were set in stone, they were there, somebody changed it to something different. And that was unfair. One example is they moved the goalpost after we already agreed on the deal. So I had already made a deal and they tried to change it. Okay. One another example, Nicole. Could you give me one?
Okay. Every time the principal's son wait
Okay, think.
got in trouble, the principal moved the goalposts to avoid any kind of penalty for his son.
Then also first one. Okay. That's a really good way to put it. The principal is really unfair. He's always changing the rules for his son.
Yeah. Uh, what is the correct way to say it, in past getting in trouble?
Getting
Gotten?
in past,
Yeah. In my example, to be
he
honest,
got.
I got. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He got
Okay.
in trouble. Now, give me one example, Anna.
Mm, podría ser. It's unfair that ¿cómo se llama? It's unfair that they move the goalpost when uh, after the presentation date was established, se dice established, establecida, o
Established.
established, was established.
Okay. You can also say it. They always move the goalposts whenever we establish something.
No escuché bien, no le pude escuchar bien.
They always move the goalpost whenever we establish something.
Ok, ok, ya entendí. Ya. Como que estoy redundando.
Mm-hmm.
Ok, ya.
They always let's use move the goalpost. It's already just changing the rules unfairly.
Sería ahí it's unfair that they move the goalpost after the presentation date. Nada más.
Mm, no, move the goalpost is already unfair. So you don't have to include it's unfair.
Entonces, de frente, sería they move the goalpost after the presentation date. Así nada más.
Yes. You can also express your feelings at the end. It's really frustrating.
Ok.
Okay, now let's go for the next one. Pull the strings. Pull the strings means to use influence or connections. Pulling the strings like a marionette. Like using a doll. Let's say, for example, you're my friend. I'm pulling the strings. I'm making him do whatever I want. One example, she pulled some strings to get the interview. So somebody behind the back is pulling the strings. He's influencing people. So their daughter, or maybe another person that he knows, gets the interview. Okay, could you give me one example, Nicole?
Odebrecht Company pull strings um, to settle agreements in many countries in America to more money.
Did you mention pull the strings?
Yeah, Odebrecht Company pull strings uh, with politicians
Mhm.
to settle agreements in many countries of America to gain money.
To gain money. Okay, that's perfect. That's a really good way. A lot of politicians do that as well. And we already know it, but we cannot do anything. So it's pretty bad. Okay, now, Anna, give me one example.
Podría ser if you want to enter at this job, I can pull some strings.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. You're influencing someone so they can help him get a job or maybe getting an interview.
Mafiosa. Yeah.
Yeah. Mafia, a mob. Okay. Now let's keep going. One, we have a little bit more time left, like 7 minutes. Okay. We can see maybe two more. Bit off more than you can chew is to take on too much. Like whenever we are drinking a lot, one example could be don't bite more than you can chew. A lot of people say it, but a lot of people just ignore it. Like whenever or a friend of ours is probably drinking a lot, we can say, don't bite off more than you can chew. And then he's gonna be saying, nah, doesn't matter, I can handle it. One example, it's I bit off more than I could chew by taking 5 classes. It's taking too many classes at once. Also, whenever we volunteer and doing a lot of tasks at the day, we are biting off more than we can chew. Okay, now Anna, could you give me one example?
Ese está un poquito difícil.
Yeah, it is. But it doesn't matter. We can it's whenever you have to understand it's whenever we take on too much. We're taking a lot of things. Maybe we're taking a lot of work.
Ya,
Or
ahora sí, ya más o menos tengo la idea.
okay, perfect.
I never beat of more than we can chew. O sea, yo no, o sea, como que nunca muerdo más de lo que puedo pasar. Eso es lo que entendí. O sea, como que
Yeah, you said
I
I
never,
never bite off more
ajá,
than I can chew.
I can chew. Yes.
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you, Anna. That's perfect. Now, Nicole, could you give me another example? Hmm. Let's breathe and think.
Um, Ay, no sé. um, you can you can't uh, ask for is the same of borrow money or lend money.
Lend es prestar.
Y pedir dinero, borrow.
Borrow or ask.
Okay, so I can't borrow more money
Mhm.
than I've earned. It's like the idiom said, bit of more than you can chew.
So you're saying another example, another idiom?
No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna use
Mhm.
Spanish because I'm not clear enough in that part. Okay.
Okay.
Eh, no puedo pedir más dinero prestado del que gano, porque como dice el dicho, bite of more than you. O sea, como que no debo, ¿no? Como dice el dicho, no debo bite of more than you can chew. Eso
Mhm.
quería decir. Entonces estaba diciendo eso de I can't borrow more money that I've earned. Like
Mhm.
that idiom said, I don't, I shouldn't bite off more than you can chew.
More than I.
That I can chew. Sorry. Hmm.
Okay, that's perfect. You made a great sentence there. So you first you made the context and then you use the idiom. That was really good.
Okay, thank you. But I
Mhm.
need Spanish to make me understand.
No, you did it in English. You only explained it in Spanish, how you want to say it, and then you proceeded to say it in English.
Okay.
So it's only a matter of thinking, thinking more. Yeah, we sometimes our brains are really fast and want to say a lot of words, so we need to pause it a minute and make it calm, and then we can already be speaking English. Okay, we have time for one more. Let's see it, the last one. Walk on eggshells. It's to act very carefully, to be really careful. Like everyone walks on eggshells around him when he's stressed, whenever he's really nervous, probably erratic. Everyone has to be quiet, has to be very careful. Okay, Nicole, can you give me one example? Hmm. Okay, I will give you one example first. So maybe you can start thinking a little slower. Okay, I feel like I have to walk on eggshells whenever I am around my wife, let's say. Or she was walking on eggshells during this meeting. She was very careful to not say anything bad.
Okay. I have to walk on eggshells when I'm in a meeting with the general manager.
Yes, that's perfect. That's a perfect sentence. Good job, Nicole. Now, Anna, could you give one, another one, please? Your mic is muted.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Hmm,
estaba,
yes.
no, sí, okay. I don't know why I must walk on eggshells. I think that she doesn't take personally everything.
Mhm. Again, please.
Yeah, I'm I don't know why I must walk on eggshells. I think that she doesn't. No, she shouldn't take personally everything. O sea, que no se
Mm,
te por todo personal. Es lo que quiero
yes,
decir.
you shouldn't take anything personal.
Ujú. O,
Yes, mhm, that's correct. Good job, Anna.
gracias.
Now you guys know some idioms. Now let's practice. Let's try to practice down. Now I'm gonna send the PowerPoint, and we have seen everything till walk on shelves. And I want you to send me an audio to use a sentence. Maybe you can think of a sentence that you use in your daily life. Just use one idiom and send it on the group WhatsApp. That's gonna be your homework for tomorrow.
Okay. Using an idiom that we already seen, or
Yes,
what is? Okay, okay.
that we have practiced today.
Uh, I have a question.
Yes.
I I'm I'm focusing, se dice,
Mhm.
in the class, and I not made
Any
Write down.
notes?
any notes, so I I don't remember all the idioms.
Yeah, it's no problem. I'm gonna be sending the PowerPoint presentation
Please. Mhm.
into the WhatsApp group. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be the class for today. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you very much for having me. I'm your new coach, Christian, and I like meeting you, Anna and Nicole. It was a pleasure to be your new coach. Okay,
Nice.
Mhm.
have a good night.
Thank
Same.
you. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Oh, let's play it for a bit. Now, can I ask you for a group photo?
Sorry?
A
Yes.
group photo,
Ah,
a
yeah.
screenshot. Okay,
Okay.
to commemorate the first day. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take the screenshot in three, two, one. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Okay, that's perfect. Good job, girls. See you tomorrow.
See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
You're welcome. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Ah, one question. Tomorrow, the masterclass are not in Friday too?
Oh, sorry. Fridays.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Yeah? Ah, okay, okay. So, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Have a good night.